Kristen from JK Fiber Arts. Welcome to stage 7, I think, of TDF 2024. Yesterday, stage 6, we did the long, medium, and short repeat singles from the Fractal 3-ply Fractal Batt kits that I have up at my shop. And today we are going to ply them. Let's get this on the wheel. We are ready to 3-ply. So I'm going to ply in the opposite direction. I'm using my auto level winder, and I'm going to just turn it on. And that just basically automatically advances my hook. Let's check our draw and make sure we're okay. And then what I'm going to do over here is get my fingers all set. All right, we are all ready here. We're going to see how this works. I may need to increase my draw. Let's check it out. So the way that I 3-ply is I like my fingers to have my 3-ply as parallel as possible. And let's just see what we get here to start. Ooh, this is going to be lovely. Look at this. Okay, it needs maybe a touch more twist in it, so we'll put a little bit more twist. I love it. There's some Tweety bits coming in right now. Let's check this part out. I know I don't have enough twist in it because I just did it, but it's actually looking quite awesome. Let's stop this for just a second and check out our angle of ply. So we are on S here. And so that is right about 30. It's right between 15 and 30, so maybe 20, somewhere in there. Yeah, that's more like 25. So let's call it 25. I do like the Tweety bits. You can see how nicely this is playing together now. The dark green and the light green are starting to come through here. And then very soon I can see some dark blue coming. So we'll be getting up to one of the short repeats, because remember, we're starting at the other end, so we're going to see all the green first, then it's going to transition through to the blue, because when you do knit with this is going to give you that very subtle background stripe. So keep that in mind. Ooh, I love this part too. Oh, look how pretty it is. I love this. I love it. Never go wrong with blue and green. That should be my motto. Never go wrong with blue and green. I wanted to also remind you guys to make sure you take plenty of breaks when you're spinning, and make sure you're doing some stretches with your arms. I did a video, I think it was last year's TDF. I did some stretches, but I can go over those again. Maybe I'll do that at the end of this one. The same thing holds true for plying as it does for spinning, which is, you want to get that rhythm. So if we're going to go, so here's the orifice, 1, 2, 3, on, 1, 2, 3, on, 1, 2, 3, on. But let's see how our twist is. So now it's a little bit more twist than I would like, so I'm going to slow my, we're going to let it go on a little sooner. Probably go 1, 2, on, 1, 2, on, 1, 2, on. And I'm counting my treadles, so it's 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, and this is how you figure out what you want for your ply. 1, 1. Let's see if we got this one. Yeah, see, now that's better. It's not coiling back much, but just a touch, which is what I like. Oh, and look at how pretty that looks. I love the way the green and the kind of green-gray with some white silk noil in there. Here's the occasional little tweedy bit. Oh, whoops. Well, here's something I didn't notice when I was doing this. It's because I've stopped so much. Let's pause this so you can see it. So look at that. So you don't want that unless you're trying to make boucle, which I am not. So I'm going to take this back off here and just let that follow up. And there you have it. I think that my tension on my Lazy Kate is a little low. I've noticed that. So I think I'm going to pause here and just tension it up a tiny bit. Oh yeah, this peg came out, that's why. So the tension on my Lazy Kate, the wooden peg, has come out, and that is why things were getting all messed up. I looked back there and I saw that all my yarn coming from was all tangled up together. That is not supposed to happen. That's why you have a tensioned Lazy Kate. Today you get to see all of the mistakes, well, yesterday and today. Now we will have no more pigtails because our tension is set correctly. You get to see all the behind the scene fixes during TDF. And now it's gonna run really smooth because now my tension is correct and nothing's getting tangled up anymore. But that's why it's good to pay attention, because I was looking and I was like, what is that giant pigtail thing doing? I do not do pigtails. I haven't spun on this wheel in, gosh, it's been a while. It's probably been like 2 months since I've been up here. For this, I've been weaving, but I haven't been plying up here. I've been using my e-spinner to ply. It feels good to be back on this wheel. It's so easy to treadle. Ever since I replaced the drive band, it's just been a dream. I increased my draw just a touch there. That's the other thing you can do if you don't like that level of twist that you have. You can add, your choices are slow down your speed or increase your draw, because that'll pull it into the orifice faster before it has a chance to accumulate all the twist. Yep, so it makes such a big difference that I can probably put another treadle in before I let it go on. Oh yeah, that's perfect. See that? That nice like big loop at the bottom and it crosses over. I love that. I'll see you back here when I am finished, and we will do some stretching exercises, and we'll take our yarn off of the nitty knotty, and then we'll see the finished yarn. Before we do this, I have some stretching exercises for you. So my favorites, my big things are my elbows tend to have tendonitis in them. So I like to do this, and I make sure I stop every hour. And what you do is straighten your arm out in front of you. Don't hold your arm up too high so you don't hurt your shoulder doing this. And you're gonna do the ball of your hand here, and you're just going to do this stretch. And you're gonna feel this through here. And when you stretch this way, it is going to stretch this, and it's going to help with any of this medial elbow symptom. And then this one, and you're going to hold these for 15-20 seconds, and that one you're going to feel come right through here, and that's where you have the tennis elbow tendon attach out there. And that's what I do, and I do that with both hands, and I try to stop every hour. And then it also feels good if you go with just your fingers and kind of pull your fingers back and then down like that. The other one that I like to do, let's see, I don't have a flat surface though, is you put your hand down on a surface, and then you lift your thumb up with the rest of your hand flat on the table and just stretch it like this. It's kind of up and out a little bit, and that helps to open up your wrist, your carpal tunnel area there, and I found that one super duper helpful. So that's just some, and do this with your fingers, move them around, make fists, stuff like that. But that's to help kind of prevent the overuse injuries. Just remember, get up every hour and just make sure you stop spinning and do some stretches and move your fingers around. Are you ready? Here it is. I love this. You can see even on the nitty knotty, the color progression through here. Look at that. It's so cool. All right, let's get this off of here. Ah, I love it. And it has just the right amount of tweedy goodness to it. Look at that. I just love it. So let's get this in, and I think we're gonna be super happy to see this. I'm very excited to see this knit up too. I'm gonna have to stop making spinning videos and start making some knitting videos. Except knitting is so slow that it would take me a long time to get any video done. Here is my final yarn. This is so cool. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. And I love the way all the colors have interplayed with each other. And it does give you that stronger ocean vibe. It'll give you the mountain lake vibe, the one I have that's without the silk noil. But you have the dark blue here with the darker green in it. And it's progressing through nicely. And then when you get to the other end, it has the light green over here. Isn't that cool? So it's going to give you, all the colors are changing throughout, but generally through the background you'll have a nice transitioning stripe. Now we're going to remember what this looks like. I will bring it back in 2 days when we have the final woolen spin, woolen prep fiber to compare to. And we will see the difference between the semi-worsted and the woolen yarns. I'll see you back tomorrow, stage 9, woolen spin, woolen prep. Until next time, spin happy.